Think sex is just for the young? Think again. What if I told you your 60s, 70s, or even 80s could be the most liberating, connected, and yes, passionate chapter of your life? Science says intimacy isn't just alive as we age. It's thriving, but why? And how? Today we're busting myths, revealing jaw-dropping health secrets, and facts that'll make you rethink everything about aging. Ready to unlock the truth about love, longevity, and living fully at any age? Let's dive in. You won't want to miss this. After all, isn't sex supposed to naturally fade with age, like high school dances or summer flings, becoming nothing more than distant memories? Well, not quite. What if I told you that stepping away from physical intimacy could quietly rob you of your health, happiness, and even your longevity? As Dr. Linda Thompson, a physician who spent decades working closely with older adults, I can confidently say, sex isn't a luxury in your golden years. It's a lifeline. Before we go any further, if this topic resonates with you, please hit the like button. It helps this message reach more people who need to hear it. And if you haven't already, subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss another health tip designed specifically for you. Let's dive in. Your heart health suffers. You might be surprised to learn that your heart, yes, your physical heart, relies on more than a healthy diet and medications to stay strong as you age. Regular sexual activity, even in your later decades, works like a gentle form of cardio. It improves circulation, reduces blood pressure, and keeps your arteries more elastic. Studies show that seniors who maintain an active sex life experience fewer heart-related issues. It's not about intensity or frequency, it's about consistency and emotional connection. When intimacy fades, the body loses a key mechanism for vitality. Imagine skipping your daily walk or forgetting your medication. Neglecting sexual health can be just as risky. The heart thrives on closeness, affection, and touch. Nurturing intimacy is nurturing your heart. But your heart isn't the only organ that depends on connection. Muscles and joints lose vitality. Most of us think of gym workouts or walking as the go-to ways to maintain physical strength as we age. But what if one of the most overlooked forms of physical engagement is sexual intimacy? Sex activates multiple muscle groups, encourages movement, and enhances coordination and balance. For older adults, this engagement can be both joyful and therapeutic. Without it, muscles weaken, joints stiffen, and overall mobility declines. It's a subtle shift you may not notice at first, but over time, the lack of stimulation makes everyday movements more difficult. Confidence also takes a hit. Feeling capable physically often stems from staying active, including the kind of movement that happens in the bedroom. When we lose that, a sedentary lifestyle often follows. And that cycle, it's tough to break. But there's an even more surprising link: how sex, or the lack of it, affects your brain. Your brain takes a hit. Sex and brain health? Absolutely connected. During intimacy, your brain releases dopamine, oxytocin, and endorphins. These aren't just feel-good chemicals. They help regulate mood, reduce stress, and sharpen memory. For seniors, maintaining cognitive function is key. Regular intimacy can support mental sharpness in completely natural ways. When sexual activity disappears, the brain loses access to those vital neurochemicals. Over time, this can contribute to depression, anxiety, and even early cognitive decline. Physical and emotional intimacy keeps neural pathways active. Like a muscle, the brain needs stimulation to stay strong. Without it, you're not just losing connection, you're losing clarity and spark. But brain health isn't all that's impacted. Let's talk about emotional closeness. Emotional intimacy begins to fade. Emotional connection becomes even more important as we age. But without physical intimacy, that bond can quietly unravel. Sex isn't just a physical act. It's a powerful expression of love, trust, and vulnerability. When it disappears, couples can begin to drift apart. Conversations become routine. Affection dries up. The spark dims. Many older adults report feeling alone, even within committed relationships. And loneliness? It's not just a feeling, it's a risk factor for depression, high blood pressure, and weakened immunity. Sexual connection helps maintain closeness. When that goes, emotional intimacy often follows. But what if restoring that connection could help you sleep better than you have in years? Sleep becomes a struggle. Sleep issues become more common with age, but few realize the role that sex plays in getting quality rest. After sexual release, your body produces prolactin, which promotes relaxation, and oxytocin, which reduces stress, both crucial for deep restorative sleep. Many older adults turn to medication, when in fact, the answer might be something far more natural and enjoyable. When intimacy fades, these calming chemicals vanish, leaving the body tense and restless. The result? Tossing, turning, and waking up exhausted. And sleep isn't just about rest. It's tied to memory, mood, and energy. Physical connection supports sleep, which in turn supports everything else. Which brings us to something even more personal: how you see yourself. Self-esteem and confidence decline. As we age, self-perception shifts, but few things erode confidence more quietly than the absence of touch and desire. Without physical intimacy, it's easy to feel invisible. Many seniors begin to believe that being attractive or sexually alive is only for the young. But that belief is a lie. Intimacy reinforces your sense of worth, vibrancy, and capacity to love and be loved. Without it, self-doubt creeps in. Mirrors become harder to face. You may feel less inclined to reach out or show affection, not from lack of love, but from lack of confidence. But the truth? You're still here, still beautiful, still capable of deep connection. Reclaiming intimacy can reignite confidence, and that confidence spills into every part of your life. But if that wasn't enough, there's another area impacted: your immune system. Your immune system weakens. Most of us think of hand washing, vitamins, or exercise for boosting immunity, but sex is a surprisingly powerful player too. Regular intimacy increases levels of immunoglobulin A, IgA, a key antibody that helps fight off infections. It also supports hormonal balance, reduces inflammation, and enhances overall cellular health. Without the chemical and hormonal boost from sexual activity, your immune defenses slowly weaken. You may find yourself getting sick more often or taking longer to recover. This isn't instant. It happens over time. But restoring intimacy could help you feel stronger and more resilient, both physically and emotionally. And on the emotional side, one major benefit of intimacy is stress relief. Stress and anxiety increase. The causes of stress may change with age, but the effects grow heavier. Sexual intimacy triggers the release of dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin, your brain's natural stress relievers. These chemicals soothe your nervous system, lower anxiety, and create a sense of balance. Without this outlet, tension builds, sleep worsens, little problems start to feel like big ones, and that tension can manifest in your body: headaches, tight shoulders, irritability. Sexual connection isn't just pleasurable, it's therapeutic. Without it, we lose a crucial tool for managing life's pressures. But there's another consequence that's just as serious. What happens to your relationships? Relationships become more fragile. As physical intimacy fades, so often does emotional closeness. Even couples with decades of love behind them can begin to drift apart. Why? Because they've stopped expressing love in one of the most powerful ways: through physical touch and sexual connection. Intimacy is a language. It says, "I see you. I choose you." Without it, even the strongest bonds can start to feel like routines. Communication weakens. Affection becomes rare. The sense of being truly desired, It fades, but there's one final truth, and it may be the most personal of all. The body forgets. Use it or lose it. The human body is built on repetition. Muscles weaken without use, and so does sexual function. For men, this can mean less reliable erections or longer arousal times. For women, it may lead to dryness, discomfort, and a loss of elasticity. These changes are gradual. One day, intimacy feels harder than it should, and then it feels easier to just avoid it altogether. But staying sexually active, even gently, helps preserve function. It keeps blood flowing, tissues healthy, and nerve endings responsive. It keeps you connected to your body. Avoiding intimacy might seem harmless at first, but it makes restoration harder over time. But what if the most powerful sexual organ isn't your body at all? What you can do? Starting today, reclaiming intimacy starts now, no matter your age or how long it's been. First, communicate. Talk with your partner. Share what you miss, what you need, and what you'd like to rebuild. Vulnerability opens doors. Second, talk to your doctor. There are solutions to common challenges like dryness or low libido that are safe, simple, and effective. Third, start small. A touch, a cuddle, a held hand. These build connection and comfort. If you're single, reconnect with yourself. Explore what makes you feel good. Stay curious. Stay open. You haven't outgrown desire. You've just been waiting for the right moment to rediscover it. That moment is now. Start with one step, one conversation, one touch, one choice to move closer. The truth about aging and intimacy. Getting older doesn't mean saying goodbye to intimacy. It means saying hello to a deeper, more authentic version of it. Losing physical connection affects your heart, your mind, your health, and your joy. But it's never too late to reclaim it. You are still worthy of love, desire, and closeness, no matter your age. Forget the myth that intimacy is just for the young. You still have so much to give, and so much to receive. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about embracing your present with courage and intention. Reconnect, reignite, rediscover. Because your most fulfilling years are not behind you. They're waiting to be lived. If something in this message resonated with you, comment below with one thing you plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other in embracing this truth together. And remember, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more empowering, age-positive content. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life boldly, intimately, and on your own terms.